adding to the very, very, very bad 10-day period of news for Republicans and MAGA and former Trump officials. Rudy Giuliani has now been notified. He is indeed under criminal investigation in that Georgia scam that they tried to pull. New York Times reporting, Giuliani is told he is a target of Trump election investigation in Georgia. Yeah. Lawyers for Giuliani have been told that he's a target of a criminal investigation in Georgia into election interference by Donald Trump and his advisors, one of Giuliani's lawyers said Monday. Giuliani spearheaded efforts to keep Trump in power as his personal lawyer and emerged in recent weeks as a central figure in the inquiry conducted by Fani Willis, the DA of Fulton County, Georgia, which encompasses most of Atlanta. Earlier this summer, prosecutors questioned witnesses before a special grand jury about Rudy's appearances before state legislative panels in 2020. Remember, that was when Rudy was flying around doing these hearings. Nobody was under oath, and Rudy was farting at the hearings and transmitting COVID. That's what they're referring to. He spent hours peddling false conspiracy theories about secret suitcases of Democratic ballots and corrupted voting machines. This is the latest in a widening swath of trouble, writes the Times, though he got some good news, which is that he's unlikely to face charges in the federal criminal inquiry into his ties with Ukraine. So we kind of have covered the Rudy story. Rudy could have spent the rest of his days being Mayor 9/11 and just kind of farting around, for lack of a better term. But he chose this path. He chose to hook his wagon to the horse that is Trump. And now that path has consequences. And it's Rudy's own doing. Will Trump say, I barely knew the guy? Rudy really had no role in anything? Is that what's coming? It doesn't seem particularly likely. But what we're learning is that being a lawyer for Trump is a criminally risky thing to do. Look at what happened to Michael Cohen. Look at what happened to Sidney Powell, who has now been disbarred in a number of different places. Rudy's under criminal probe. Eric Hirschman, I believe Eric Hirschman was White House counsel. He now has been subpoenaed. And years ago, we started joking about how MAGA really means making attorneys get attorneys. It really seems to. And couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, is what some are saying about Rudy Giuliani. Maybe that's the case. Maybe he's a nice guy. But these people do deserve it. These are not victims. These are perpetrators. And I know that because of the advanced age of some of these folks, there is a reaction among some to say, this is sad. These are victims at the end of the day. Just leave them alone. These are perpetrators. And the victims are the United States and its people. Those are the victims. And we'll see where this goes. All of these clips you can find on the David Pakman Show Instagram. Search Instagram for David Pakman Show. Find us there. I know that many of you who watch this show also love documentaries. If you don't have CuriosityStream, you are missing out. Our sponsor, CuriosityStream, is the only streaming platform specializing in documentaries. That's all they have, documentaries. And this lets them deliver the newest and most critically acclaimed documentaries, stuff you're not going to find on other streaming services. CuriosityStream also has a whole bunch of super high quality original content you won't find anywhere else. The other night, I watched Asteroids, Comets, and Meteors. As many of you know, I'm super interested in what seems to be the inevitable direction we are going, which is the eventual mining of asteroids. And to be perfectly frank, I never remember the difference between asteroids, comets, and meteors. And that's one of the things that I learned. Check out CuriosityStream's catalog. You'll see they have a much better selection of documentaries than the other platforms. They also have an app for your TV, phone, tablet, and computer. And the best part is my audience gets CuriosityStream for under $2 a month when you go to curiositystream.com/Pakman and use the code Pakman. The link is down below.